Hello, welcome to Deanne's Treasure Studio, and my name is Deanne. I'm going to read to you today Family and Destiny, Tavishka's Flight. Enjoy! The library windows rattled as I burst through the side door, clutching the smoldering scroll against my chest. Smoke curled from the edges, and the torchlight caught my pale eyes. The eyes everyone whispered about as I sprinted into the street. "Stop her!" someone shouted. "The girl with the ghost eyes." I didn't look back. I couldn't. The air, still humid from the surge of magic I hadn't meant to release. A pulse that leapt from my fingers the moment I touched the forbidden text. Shelves toppled. Ink had risen into the black mist, and the elders had seen everything. My feet stabbed the stone floor as I ran past the fish stalls, past the temple steps where Abishegin once lifted me into his shoulders at dawn. He would be frantic now. Amma would be holding Kavini close, whispering that everything was all right, though she didn't believe it. And Taran, sweet barefoot Taran, would be trying to slip out the door to find me, convinced he could make me laugh, even now. A torch swung in my path. A man stepped forward, blocking the alley. "Tavishka," he growled, "your father cannot protect you from this." My breath hitched. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want to hurt anybody. But the magic inside me, the magic I tried to bury under the books, and silence surged again. The ground shuddered. The shockwave burst outward, knocking him off his feet. I staggered, horrified at my own strength. My eyes burned, not with the light, but with the reflection of the torches closing in behind me. I ran through the narrow plains, past the well where Kavini used to mimic every gesture, past the mango tree where Taran once climbed to just to drop the fruit into my hands, past the home where Amma would be waiting at the door, praying I would return. I reached the edge of the fields just as the moon broke through the clouds, silvering the rice paddies. "Tavi!" A voice froze me. Arun! He stood at the boundary between the village and the night, chest heaving, eyes wide with fear, and something worse. Doubt. "What did you do?" he whispered. I opened my mouth, but no words came. The torches almost upon us, the scroll pulsed like a heartbeat in my hands. But I turned away from him, from all of them, and I ran into the darkness. The fears swallowed me whole. I crouched between the tall rice stalks, the night air thick with the smell of wet earth. My legs trembled from running, my lungs burned, and my pale eyes, the eyes that always made people stare too long, stung with unshed tears. The scroll lay limp in my lap, its edges still warm. I don't know how long I sat there. Long enough for the torches to fade. Long enough for the shouting to die. Long enough for the moon to climb higher, silvering the water around me. A soft rustle broke the silence. "Tavi!" Abishegins' voice. Low, careful. As he called to a frightened animal, I didn't move. I couldn't. He stepped into the clearing, lantern held low, so its light wouldn't give me away. His face was drawn with worry, but when he saw me, relief softened him. He knelt beside me without touching me, giving me space the way only he could. "Arun came," he murmured. "He told us what happened. He told us where to look." My throat tightened. Arun, of course he would. Of course he wouldn't keep my secret. Not when he thought I was in danger. Abishegin reached into a cloth pack slung over his shoulder and set it down. It held my spare clothes, wrapped food, small flask of water. Amma's doing, no doubt. Kavini would have insisted on adding the ribbon she braided into my hair. Taran probably tried to sneak in one of his carved toys. Avasigan finally touched me, a gentle hand on my cheek, his thumb brushing away a tear I didn't know had fallen. We will sort this out, he said softly. Your mother is speaking to the elders. Arun is calming the others. You just need to rest, stay hidden. I'll come back before dawn. His voice wavered at the last sentence. He was trying to be strong for me. He always had. He stood lingering for the moment, as if memorizing me in the moonlight. Then he turned and walked back towards the village, lantern bobbing like a light, fragile small star. I waited until the light disappeared. Then I opened the pack. Inside, tucked between the clothes, my favorite sandals and a folded scrap of paper, Amma's handwriting, hurried and shaky. Come home when you can. We love you always. My breath hitched. My chest ached. I pressed the note to my heart. Then I tore a scrap from the edge of the scroll and wrote by moonlight, my hand trembling. Papa, Mama, Kavini, Taren, I love you for loving me when no one else would. Thank you for seeing me, for me, when my eyes and abilities frightened everyone. I cannot stay, not if it puts you in danger. I will learn control. I will learn truth. One day I will come home worthy of the love you gave me. I weighted the note down with a smooth stone so Avasigan could find it at dawn. Then I gathered the pack, slung it over my shoulder. I stepped into the darkness beyond the fields, not running this time, but walking, with the quiet resolve of someone who knows there is no turning back. The night swallowed me, and I didn't look back. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed that bit. And until next time.